Hey guys, Anthony Bandio here, attorney for Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training, bringing you another roadside chat, broadcasting from ICP Denver 2025. I'm actually at the Dodge booth. This is actually kind of cool. This is a Dodge Ram 5500, and obviously it's been fitted and so forth with armor by a company called Rochelle. A beautiful truck. So I thought this was actually good eye candy to answer another roadside question. This officer is in California. This is a California-centric question. So for those who are not in California, enjoy the ride, but you don't have to, it's not gonna apply to you. So the question is, we had a call for service of a male subject passed out on a bench. Upon arrival, he was holding a used syringe in his lap and admitted to using it for narcotics. He was also found to be on probation. Subsequently searched for additional narcotics, was discovered in the brim of his ball cap. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance. This is Health and Safety Code 11350, and possession of drug paraphernalia. That's Health and Safety 11364, subsection A. Our watch commander educated us that the paraphernalia charge is not good if it's solely for personal use. So that's a good question, okay? Now usually I answer the search and seizure questions, and I leave the statutory interpretation questions for people who are actually practicing, in California, because I never claim to be, and nor am I, an expert in every statute in every state. Now, I do teach a lot in California, so I want to make sure I get this right and so forth. I did look up the Health and Safety Code for drug paraphernalia in California, 11364. It says it is unlawful to possess an opium pipe or any device, instrument, paraphernalia used for unlawfully injecting or smoking a controlled substance. Well, I don't see any carve-outs for personal use. I see paraphernalia being used to unlawfully inject the drugs, right? So it would be lawful to inject yourself with diabetic medicine and other medicines and so forth, but shooting fentanyl into your veins and so forth is not lawful. That's not lawful in California. So I don't see the carve out here. Now maybe there is a case out there that somehow has interpreted this to be not for personal use, and I think that may be something that I would love for my audience to help me know if that's true or not, right? So if you have a case in California and you believe that it's lawful for people to have these needles, not the drugs, I guess, right? You can't have the drugs, but to have the needle, and even though the officer has probable cause or higher, beyond reasonable doubt, that the person is injecting themselves with unlawful narcotics, please put it in the description below, because I would love to see that. I don't see it here, just reading the plain text of the law. Now, the other thing is, of course, we have no search and seizure issue here because the person was also on probation. What if the person was not on probation? Would this give you, in most states, now let's kind of branch out from California, when the person says, I use this to inject narcotics, would that also give you probable cause to search them? Well, I think the answer is yes. And here, under what exception? Normally, either search isn't to arrest because they told you they have this paraphernalia. If the paraphernalia can actually be an arrestable offense in your state, that's the easiest way to resolve that. Or alternatively, some form of exigency, because if you cite and release them and they have the drugs on them, you're never going to see those drugs again. So we talk about that on the channel. It's one of the more common questions we get here at Blue to Gold, but that's what I have for you. Again, in a nutshell, I don't see why we can't charge this person with having a needle when we have evidence that they are using it for unlawful purposes. But I'll wait for you guys to share something back with me. If you like what we're doing here at Blue to Gold, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Also visit the bluetogold.com website. We have on-demand training, in-person training. We have a new subscription service called Legal Roll Call. We have books for every single state. We have so much going on at Blue to Gold. And until next time, my friends, stay safe.